Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a Hyper Japan haul. I've just been at Hyper Japan for where I went on Friday and Saturday, and it is actually still on today, but unfortunately I can't go because of TFL and training works, the bane of my life. So there is just no way for me to get there. That won't take like 3 hours, and yeah, I just can't be asked for that, sadly. So I'm just going to take a 2-day to rest, as the last 2 days have been pretty intense and I've not really been like that sociable in recent months, but it was still very fun nonetheless. I saw so many friends and it was so nice to see so many familiar faces, to see everyone dressed up. Everyone looked incredible. I got to watch the fashion show yesterday and I had a few friends in that and they all looked amazing. I also managed to meet some friends that I knew online on Instagram. I got to see them in real life, so that was also really cool. And of course I had to buy stuff there. Like there was so many like anime stalls selling figures, Pokemon merchandise, J fashion. There was a really cool section in the upstairs part which had like a little shop for Tofu Cute and Dreamy Bows and Art Box, and that was like by far like my favorite section. The Art Box shop had like a really cool like sort of photo opportunity scene that I'll put a picture of in here, and yeah, like all of the shops were just so nicely done and I wanted to buy everything in there, but obviously I couldn't. But I am happy with the stuff that I did manage to pick up. Here it was held in the Tobacco Dock in London, and that's the first time I've actually been to that venue. It's normally held there in like the Christmas market, but I find it a bit too cold to go then. But I do quite like it in this venue compared to last year, as it was held in Olympia and that was just like a greenhouse. So I'm really glad that they moved it, as this venue meant that like vendors got like a proper space for like their stalls and it wasn't like super crammed, and it was just a lot more like spread out, and it was just a really nice venue to be in. Enough of me rambling, let's get straight into the haul. In recent months I've been pretty obsessed with pins. I have a denim jacket out which I think I featured in my favourites, so yeah, I've covered in pins, so I was definitely on the hunt for like some new cute pins to add to my collection, and I did get a few. The first one being is the, well, Dreamy Bows. They were doing a special collaboration with gotta say her name right, well, Kure-chan. She was a special guest with Dreamy Bows this year and she held a meet and greet, and she was also in the fashion show, and yeah, it was really cool to see her in person. I didn't personally go to the meet and greet, but I saw her in the fashion show and she looked incredible. And Dreamy Bows were doing like a special collaboration with her, so they had like some collab I think clothing items and accessories, and one of the things was a pin. So I thought I would get the pin just to sort of like commemorate the weekend, as obviously these are limited edition. This is it here. It's so cute, it's adorable. I think it's just like of her and like, and she wears mainly a chorus style, so it's really cool to see that in person. And it's just an enamel pin, which is like my favourite kind of pin, so I look forward to putting that on my jacket. The next pin I picked up was a Yuri on Ice pin, and I was determined to get at least one thing Yuri on Ice, and it's a Victor pin. Look at him, he is adorable. Yeah, this only cost £4, but I don't know, there was something about like the rose and the way his hair, and I really like the colour scheme of this pin, but this is so cute, so couldn't resist getting this. I have to say, the only downside about buying stuff at like these conventions, I do find a lot of it is very overpriced. Obviously I know that they have to make a profit, but like just like a lot of the blind boxes, it was like one for like £8, and I really wanted to buy a lot of blind boxes, but like they're so expensive. And I know it's a lot more convenient to get them there because then you don't have to deal with like postage and customs, but still everything was quite pricey, so I had to be very selective of the things that I did buy. And the last pin that I picked up was actually a free pin. There was like a special one of the like, I think it was the Moshi Moshi stand in the upstairs part. The if you liked some Facebook page, then you got a free pin. So I did it, because who doesn't love free pins? And it's this really cute Pikachu pin, which is pretty adorable, so yeah, I was very happy to get that. Next up are a couple of blind boxes I managed to pick up. Again, as I just said, I really wanted to get more, but they were just like so expensive, but I did manage to get two. The first one being was the only Precure thing I managed to find in like the whole of the event. The Precure blind box that I managed to find was one from wrong one, was from Smile Precure, and I chose to get Cure Happy. I would have got them all, but again, like £8 a box, so I decided to get my favourite, which of course is Cure Happy, and honestly it's mainly because she is pink. But I did already open it up, and on the back here it shows the rest of the cures from that series. I have to say, whenever I do see like Precure merch at cons, it is always a Smile Precure, because I saw one other Smile, like a big Precure figure of Happy, and it's always Smile Precure, and I don't know why. I think it might be just because it's the only like series on Netflix, so I feel like it's the only series that's like more known in the Western community. But anyway, this is Cure Happy. Isn't she adorable? I'm yet to take her out of her bag, but I am excited to put her on my eat bag. And the other blind box I managed to pick up was, randomly, I found a Pokken tournament blind box. I think this is from one of the like raffle prizes. I was in the corner there. Yeah, it says Ichiban Kuchi, which is the raffle prize, and it has like a G there, meaning it was like a prize. And then on the back here, this just shows you the list of the like keychains that you could get. Also, it's just all the different characters in Pokken, and I obviously had to open it because I couldn't wait. And I got Suicune, which I actually don't mind getting. I was hoping for like Gengar or Chandler, but I'm pretty happy with Suicune. I was pretty pleased to pick this up, and I'm very excited for Pokken in September for Switch. The next thing I got was a Sanrio related item. I really tried to restrain myself with the Sanrio stuff because I got a lot when I was in Japan, so I realised I don't need like a million more notebooks or pouches or pens or anything. But there was one thing I saw that I couldn't resist, and it was a Jinbei-san mug. Oh, look how precious this is. I managed to get myself a plushie in Japan, and they had like huge plushies, I mean like massive ones, and I was so close to buying them, but I was like, I don't need a plushie. But I got the mug because it's just hella adorable. Jinbei-san. Jinbei-san is so underrated, and I also really love the box that it came in. I'm going to keep this like forever. Look at the little cat on top. But yeah, I can't wait to drink some tea out of this later. But next up, I'm going to show you all the Pokemon stuff I got, because I actually got quite a few Pokemon things. I'm very sad at cons because you see a lot of fake plushies and merchandise and like fake anime merchandise. It makes me really sad, but there were a few gem stores that do sell like official Pokemon Center stuff, so I managed to get as much as I can without spending like a fortune. And the first thing I got, well, I have a few plushies, and the first thing I got was actually I got two more Ichiban Kuchi items that some seller was just like randomly selling off very cheaply. And the first one is this really cute keychain that I just thought was adorable. Like, I don't need any more keychains, but it's one of Chikorita, Sunico and Totodile, and I just thought it was very, very cute, and it was only £4.50. And the other Ichiban Kuchi item I got was a hand towel, because I have a weird obsession with hand towels, and look how cute it is. It's Pikachu's with like the Togepi sort of like, what do you call it? It's not like a hoodie, but it's almost like he's wearing a sleeping bag. But it was just so cute, so I couldn't say no, and it was only £4. And now we have a few plushie keychains that I managed to find. I managed to enter a actual Ichiban Kuchi because a few of the stores were like holding like their own ones, which I thought was pretty cool. And I got, well, I didn't get like the top prize, but I got an H prize from the Pikachu and Friends Happy Beach Time collection, which is so cute. And I got a little Mimikyu keychain, so yeah, that was a pretty awesome prize, and I'm yet to take it off the backing for some reason. But yeah, isn't he adorable? And then another plushie keychain I got. Yeah, I also love collecting like plushie keychains. Was a Lilligant one. Again, a seller was just randomly selling it off super cheaply, so I got it. Isn't he adorable? How to say it, Lilligant is such an underrated Pokemon. And the last plushie keychain I managed to pick up was a Cosmog one. You have no idea how happy I was to find this. Like, I've been meaning to order this from eBay for so long, and I just saw it on a store, so I just grabbed it. I was like, that is mine. And I went back the next day and had an even larger one, which I really nearly bought, but by the time I went back, it was already sold. But I have my own Nebby. I attached it to my bag, and like throughout the day, everyone was like obsessed with my Cosmog, and like they kept doing the Nebby get in the bag joke. And we come to the last section of my haul, which was two clothing items that I managed to get from Dreamy Bows. The first one being is this very cute t-shirt It just has a little strawberries decorating the neckline, and it's got cute sort of like embroideredly lace sleeves, and it's just like a white t-shirt there, so I thought it would be very cute and simple to tuck into skirts for the summertime. And the other item I'm actually wearing, so if I can just try and show you, but it's this really cute like plaid skirt, which I thought was adorable. I have to say I'm definitely into my tennis skirts right now. But that is it for my Hyper Japan haul. I got not as much as I thought I would get. Again, I had a really wonderful time in the past couple of days. I saw so many friends, and I actually had one of you guys come up to me and say hi to me, which really meant the world to me, so thank you so much for that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about all the noise, Jesus Christ. If you did enjoy this, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe before you go. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.